As you guys can see from the title, today we got a how-to video on how to do these long baby locks. What's poppin' Second Squad? It is your girl K Fence, the second skin. I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. As you guys can see from the title, today we got a how-to video on how to do these long baby locks. And honestly, it's super easy, super quick. One of my favorite go-to styles, not only for like cold winter seasons, but just in general as a protective style because your hair is completely sealed. Of course, make sure to moisturize my hair before I do anything, since I am going to be leaving this in for about a month to 2 months. But yeah, these are distressed locks. As you guys can see, they are about 40 inches. I am 5'4", so it goes like probably to my calves a little bit. But I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve this style, so let's go. The locks that I used are the Bonita Infinity locks, and they are 40 inches. The pack comes with 12 strands, and the brand is Expressions Twisted Up. So this is how the kind of packaging looks. For the wrapping hair that I used, of course, is this. I like to use the same brand, and it is Springy Afro Twist, 24 inches. It does come with 3 bundles. As you guys can see, it's the brand Expression as well. So far in my hair, I actually only used about 2 bundles. 2 bundles. I have about 30-ish or so locks in my hair. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the process on how to kind of achieve this look. So first things first, what you're gonna want to do is make sure your natural hair is braided. Just to make sure everything is nice and secure for the lock. You're also gonna need a crochet needle and of course your lock extensions. So first things first is I like to take my crochet needle. I like to put it in my hair like this. As you guys can see, it is on the needle. I close it and I pull it through my braid. From there I loop. And that's it. So it's literally knotted in my braid. Next, what we're going to do is take our wrapping hair. It comes in multiple sections, so you can tell what's a section based off of the thickness of the base. I like to separate this in about 3 sections just so the wrapping hair isn't super duper thick. So this is relatively all you're going to need to wrap your hair. Just to make it a bit easier for me, I kind of wrap my natural hair around the lock, just so it's more seamless. And then with a hairpin, I just clip it. And that's that. So now with our crochet needle, we're actually now gonna go through our actual parting. So through this section of my hair, I'm gonna take my needle, feed it through, take the wrapping hair, pull it through. And now the wrapping hair is actually fed through the section that I have. I'm then slowly gonna wrap, making sure that my braid is covered. What I also like to do is just fluffing the hair out during the process so that everything is covered. My hair is burgundy, so I take my time to make sure my actual dye is covered. Hopefully you guys can see everything is nice and wrapped. And this part doesn't really need to be nice and neat because they are distressed locks, so it's okay if they do look a bit messy. And to pretty much seal the lock, and that's it. This is the mousse that I typically use. It's Vigorol, V-I-G-O-R-O-L. You guys can see. I personally like the blue can better, but this one has olive oil in it. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my scalp just to seal in anything that I may have missed. I typically also use this when it comes to braids. For men, braids on myself, like so. Of course, just overall, just seal any flyaways that may be on the hair itself. This is what I like to use on my edges. I believe the smell is coconut. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, what's the smell? But I like to use this on my edges. I don't like to use too much, but I do find that it does have a nice hold. Than other edge controls I've tried. I also too don't like doing my edges too often with styles. I even have like wig glue in my edge, but we ain't gonna even be talking about that for real. We are not gonna be speaking on that. But yeah, I just like to do a little, nothing crazy, just so at least they're into place. And we gotta finish it off with some Oars olive oil spray. We're just gonna plop this back on here like nothing happened. And I like this one too because it's not really as like strong as their old formula. Finish off our scalp with some oil because my scalp has been dry. I don't know if it's the change in seasons or what, but let's oil our scalp. We are using some jojoba. I don't know how to pronounce this dang oil. But yeah guys, that is pretty much how we did these locks. I love these locks because it's like one of my favorite protective styles. Once it grows out and gets messy, it just gives a more natural looking vibe to it. They last long. I usually keep my locks in for about 2 months. So I'm probably going to keep this in until the end of the year. Just because we cannot go in the new year with an old style. Like, new year, new me. I'm just kidding. But no guys, yeah, this is pretty much that. Super easy, super quick, honestly. This whole process did take me long because I was talking as I was doing it, and anytime I talk it just takes longer than it needs. But no, super easy takedown as well. I do have a video on that, which will be somewhere up here on how I take out my locks. Everybody installs their locks different, but literally to take these out, all you really need to do is pull down the wrapping hair off the lock, snip, pull out your natural hair. When you undo your natural hair, because the crochet lock is kind of braided in to the braid, once you take out your braid, everything just comes out easily. And honestly, like, I keep my locks, so I reuse these a good amount of times. I literally just wash them and do a soak with them to remove any dirt, any dust, any buildup of products and stuff like that. I've used these probably about, this is probably like my fourth or fifth time that I reused these. And the pack is not cheap, baby. The pack is like $18.99 to 20 bucks. So why buy new hair every time when you can just reuse, reduce, recycle? But yeah, that's pretty much that. Honestly, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more tutorials on how to do certain hairstyles, please comment that down below. Don't forget, hit the like button, type in a comment, and hit that subscribe button with the bell to know when I post. It's your girl, K Benz, and I'll see you guys in my next video.